Continue to follow this story. This next story, we got a lot of emails from some of you about it, and this is what we know right now. A middle school football semifinal playoff game will go on after the head coach of Fruit Cove Middle football team apologizes, and both he and the assistant coach resign.
Now, this comes following allegations that the team's coaches bullied the girls' soccer team to get them off the practice field on Monday night so that they could prepare for their big game. First Coast News' Jason Rantala joins us now live with more. Jason?
Well, guys, there have been plenty of twists and turns in the last few hours as to whether this game would go on or not. Initially, the coach sent an email but did not apologize. He only resigned, so the game was still canceled. The coach has since apologized. Both he and the assistant coach are resigning, so the game is going on. Now, this game right behind me, this is the other semifinal match. This game, as you can tell, was slated to start right at 5 o'clock. It was heartbreak for Fruit Cove Middle School football after learning last night their semifinal game against Switzerland Point would be canceled. The team was informed in a letter less than 24 hours before game time due to alleged conduct Monday evening. It's due to allegations from several parents on the girls' soccer team. An incident statement written by one of the parents alleges the soccer team had the right to the field and had permits for that field. That parent alleges the football coaches ignored the permits and said the football team didn't need permits to be there, which they apparently didn't have. The parents allege the football coaches, Jonathan Calhoun and Rick Butler, used profanity. Football dad Shane Stewart insists Coach Calhoun did nothing wrong and says soccer parents later disrupted practice.
At the end, all the parents from the soccer teams got in their cars, turned their alarms on, and interrupted our practice. This went on for like 15 minutes after their game.
And in an apology to parents, coaches, and the soccer team, Coach Calhoun says he should have handled it differently, but says what he did does not warrant the punishment that was imposed. His email goes on in part, quote, without admitting any wrongdoing, and at the specific request of the SJM-SAA board, I and my assistant coach Rick Butler will agree to resign from our volunteer coaching positions with the Fruit Cove Middle School football team for the remainder of the 2017-18 season, solely that our kids can do what they have been practicing to do all year, play football. Their game starts at 7 after this game right behind me wraps up. Live in St. Johns County, Jason Rantala, First Coast News, on your side.